Christina Sorensen, or that's me, Christina. Hey, it's Christina. What's up? Here's me saying again another way of saying the same thing that I've already said, and it's to think about how your ancestors or your lineage, or the ones that came before you, that make up you, that your genetics came from. If how would they want you to live? How would they want you to honor them in this moment, in the now, in this any moment really, but in this moment for sure. You know, fuck what happened in the past. They don't want you to worry about that. I don't think they would want you to anyway. That's why it's the same thing as how would God want you to, to be, being his creation. How would he want you to live? Would he want you to live in any kind of limited state, in any kind of negative state, any kind of demeaning, condescending, belittle, anything? I mean, anything that is not good for you. Do you think that's how God would want you to live? Because he gives you that free will, respect, choice. Or like I said, he respects us so much. He wants us to be empowered. Same with our ancestors. Same idea. That's what I'm saying. The same thing in a different way right now. And it's just how would the ones that passed on loved ones, how would they want you to live? Would they want you to live in any way other than happiness and joy, and especially in their honor? Honestly, what's the best way that you can think of to remember them, to honor them? Like whatever makes you not want to do that is something that you gotta get to the root of, because it should be a thing, because it means that all of that was for nothing. Then anything that ever did happen in the past would be in vain. It would be for nothing for them. I mean, because I don't know if you've heard of the super butterfly. Okay, the monarch butterflies have 7 or 8 generations throughout their migration cycle. And the last generation, all the prior generations before that, from flying north and then back down south, the last generation, all the previous generations, save up the best of all of them for the last generation, and pass it on through the genes, so that the last generation of that migration cycle coming back to this is the strongest, the fastest. The flies the hardest, because they're the ones that have to make it, that that have to do the run the hardest, to make it for the species. And so the previous generations, all before that, like, save up the best of themselves, pass it on to that generation. And like, do you think those previous generations, would want them to be afraid of that? No, no. Like, do you think they would want them to live in any less way, or less way than what they are? No, I don't think they would. And so it's just something, food for thought is what it is. How would you want your lineage, the ones before you, that came before you, that were here before you, to want you to honor them, and by living, what version would they want, or how would they want you to live? Just something, even the one, grandma, grandpa's that passed away type stuff. Like, do you think they would want you to live unhappy in any way, or negative in any way? Even, I don't know. They wouldn't. Would you want that for them? No, no. So, like, just keep that in mind. Try and be that always. Like, forget anything else that comes in the way of that, even. That's just another reason of what I'm saying out there. Like, just lifestyle. It's a lifestyle choice for sure, but it needs to be done. Someone's got to do it. That's the thing. Like, somebody's got to say these things. Somebody's got to do these things, and for the best, for the highest good of all. Yes, yes. And I mean, there's plenty of it. It's all over. It's all over. I mean, it's, what's going on right now. And, the age of Aquarius, the coming of enlightenment. Babes. For real. It's beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Well, we just need to accept it in our heads that way. We need to bring it forth